Welcome to qnawire.
The null hypothesis in this experiment will be that there is no difference in the mean number of trials to learn the task between rats receiving ACTH injections and rats receiving placebo injections. And so mathematically that would be mu1 is equal to mu2. There is no difference between the means of the number of trials. The alternative is that there is a difference. The means are not equal. And you'd use a two-tailed independent samples t-test to compare the two groups. So let's do that then. So the formula for the test statistic for an independent samples t-test is the difference between the two sample means over the pooled standard deviation times the square root of 1 over the sample sizes. Okay, so the first sample mean, let's have that be the ACTH group. Is 73.2. The mean for the placebo group, add those up and divide by 10. Is 83.7. The pooled standard deviation is here's what we're going to need. We're going to need the standard deviations from the two groups too, which is 6.71 and 7.76 is what I get for the calculation. And both sample sizes are 10. So the pooled standard deviation is the square root of the sample size from the first group, which is the ACTH group, minus 1 times its standard deviation squared, plus the second sample size minus 1 times its standard deviation squared over the sum of the two sample sizes minus 2, which comes out to 7.254. So now, for our test statistic, we've got 73.2 minus 83.7 over the pooled standard deviation times the square root of 1 over the sample sizes. And that calculates to negative 3.237. And the p-value from that t-score, this is a t-score of negative 3.237 with would be 18 degrees of freedom. Two-tailed is a p-value of 0.0046, which is less than alpha. So we would reject the null hypothesis. Cohen's D, the last part of this, is calculated as the difference between the two sample means divided by the pooled standard deviation. And so that would be 73.2 minus 83.7 over 7.254. And this is about effect size here. And that's negative 1.447.